if we were to buy a suit, say for a particular interview or whatever, right? Like let's say because of like just like the money we would have, if we buy like a $100 suit,
yeah,
right, and we can go in there and depending on who we're talking to, regardless of whatever, they could be like, nah, get out of here, and we could think it's because of the suit. But if we had a $2,000 suit trying to prove some random type of whatever's a Gucci, like whatever type of that, he might still just be like, nah, get out of here.
Yeah,
but
true.
It's this weird thing of like a prove that be like in situations that we be having to deal with. Sometimes it's very unfortunate.
It's very. I mean, that rabbit hole goes pretty deep.
Life is a Rubik's Cube, man. Okay. It's a Rubik's Cube that doesn't have any color on any side, man.
For sure.
And that's the only thing. That's the only comparison.
Code switching is one of those things to some degree. We just use it differently.
For sure.
Everybody has the code switch.
And
but Dev, you really ain't got nothing to say about this matter?
We're filming?
Yeah, we've been recording.
Nigga, get your ass off your phone, nigga. You ain't reading the encyclopedia, nigga.
Is that recording?
Everything's been recording for this whole conversation.
Do we want to do introductions now then? I assumed you were recording as well.
I thought we announced that we're back.
Come on, Tay Diggs, get your ass on the mic, nigga.
Oh, don't talk shit.
What episode number is this?
We're back. Well, this is episode 7. Episode 7 of the Untied Shoes.
I thought we were going to announce something.
Untied Shoes podcast. Episode 7. Motherfucking.
Welcome everybody to Untied Shoes Season 2, 7th episode.
That's also gonna be a running joke too. Is your ass fumbling that motherfucker? It's been like 2 or 3. Nigga, this is season 1, S1, B1, 2-1.
Low key, you know what's funny is that you introduce it and then he'll either stop you or he'll let you finish. And then when he starts, we either like reference the fact that he's stopping you.
Right. It's always
weird.
It's a weird dynamic there. It happens.
Pause.
Episode
Season 2, episode 7, nigga.
Episode 7 of the Untied Shoes podcast.
Chinese rice and chicken. That's what this episode gonna be called. Don't make it seem like nigga my build's gonna start, nigga.
I'm 2K. One of your hosts sitting next to me is
Dev.
Sitting to the right of him is.
I'm uninvited Lex, evidently, nigga.
What the fuck?
I don't talk to nigga Dev.
I think the last podcast niggas was talking about feelings and shit. What's up? Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. He didn't do it right. Uninvited Lex. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's what I was saying. I was trying to pass it to him, nigga, and then to the right of him. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
I was being ready to try to introduce him.
I'm just trying to cook Lex. He's just talking shit.
Oh yeah, you gotta heat this nigga up. He done got a sweater on.
I know exactly. Oh,
nah, man. You see this shit, nigga?
Hey, jingle bells.
Shit, nigga.
I don't know how it fits you, but it don't fit you. That's what's funny to me, nigga.
Dude, that's kind of like funny to me too. Like I really was about to get on you until you said exactly how I felt about it, nigga.
That nigga started. He sat up for this one. You know what?
I was
that's
like,
interesting to me too.
This is from last year, nigga. I ain't gonna front, nigga. I kind of like shit.
It fits you if nobody looks at it correctly.
No, nigga, I'm gonna fuck.
That's a fucked up thing to say too.
Right?
I'm cooking this nigga today.
I'm fucking with you. Come on, no, nigga. I'm not gonna sit there and act like you won on anything, nigga. A roasting session, nigga.
You don't.
Oh, take your ass down the street and drop you off, nigga. You better stop that shit,
so
nigga.
You gonna leave me
in the essay hood?
You really gonna be laughing. You know, I noticed it too when I be editing this shit. This nigga Lex be going off, nigga, fuck that. You look at Dev and you just like.
That nigga Dev been tired of my shit, nigga. I'm gonna tell you this right now, nigga.
Hey, shout out to the editor.
But I know that nigga Dev ain't gonna leave me stranded, nigga. Straight up, nigga.
He can't confirm or deny
bells on this shit is crazy too.
Yeah, so we're moving shit right along, but we off on our way.
Yourself.
And it's season 2 of you know what I'm saying, of podcasts of men.
Why don't you show people that you're drinking some fucking good shit, dog?
Nah, man, no promotion, no free promo.
I know back in the early 1300s, everybody had one of them.
The early 1300s?
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
The velvet bag in early...
They did a shilling bag.
Shilling. Nigga, hey, yo, where's Hercules or Xena, the show streaming? Don't hit Cinema HD. I'm talking about streaming.
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't seen it. No.
I would actually watch Hercules or Xena right now.
With young
Sorbo. On some bullshit.
Kevin
Sorbo.
Lucy.
Hulu tends to have
I got Hulu. Look at check it.
That's fucking hilarious. The graphics would be terrible. I was
Niggas
watching
be like,
some clip and then like the Cyclops came out, nigga, but it was obviously a dude in a suit and like a makeshift building.
Bro, I haven't seen that in so long. You know how crazy that probably looks? How bad that looks now?
No, they straight up had a straight like CGI / claymation fucking monster one time.
I remember.
That shit was struggling. Yeah,
on Xena
and bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga Eolus was my nigga though.
Shout out Xena for doing a porn, nigga.
That was his homie.
And Gabrielle, nigga.
That was Xena's homegirl, right?
Hey, look here, nigga. I watched it, nigga.
Xena actually looks still kind of good.
She did porn, nigga.
You know what Gabrielle looked like? What's her name? The redhead comedian chick? The redhead comedian chick that did the Donald Trump thing.
Gabrielle?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
she looks like like the redhead comedian Kathy Griffin. She looks like
no, Gabrielle is killing her.
She would look like a young
Gabrielle was killing her.
Hey guys, hey Eddie the editor, pull this up, right? Let's get people to pay.
I know, right?
Don't point.
Put them side by side.
Yeah, put them side by side. You know, let me know how y'all feel about that.
Yeah,
nigga, this nigga, boy, you better stop watching that Terabyte, nigga, because you been looking at the wrong bitch, nigga. That is Gabrielle look way better than goddamn.
It's been a minute, bro.
Terabyte, nigga.
Yeah,
there's no comeback for that one.
How you do that? Which library am I clicking today?
Do you have folders and files and shit? Obviously.
Oh, that's that conversation. No, like one very big folder, but you know.
Damn, nigga, a terabyte, nigga. That's
no, but it's a hidden folder that you gotta get to, right?
Yeah,
like it's buried within.
Well, I told myself for years I was going to library my DVDs and shit, and I didn't. I did one time though when I was living on Lotus.
I don't even want to give the audience any inkling of what we're talking about.
I got shit saved on my phone.
No, but you actually freely mentioned it one time in one episode.
Maybe.
Yeah, you told us you got a terabyte, nigga.
Hey, let's train the audience. That's fine.
You know how big a terabyte is? I know you do.
1,000 gigabit.
If I tell you the exact amount, it's actually pretty ridiculous. But you know, I'll say that for a conversation off the mic,
nigga.
Yeah.
That is like 1,000.
Because the company that I'm about to start has a lot to do with
one time.
Bro,
the Back to the Future reference
file.
And I tried to Google what the symbol is for a gigawatt. And nigga, what people don't realize is Doc said it wrong, nigga, and they ran with it. It's a gigawatt.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, he was just saying gigawatts?
Yeah. No, he said gigawatt.
I thought you were saying it fucked up. I thought you were fucking it up right now because of other things.
But they kept it, nigga, because it was so epic, nigga.
Yeah,
when I was looking for the symbol the on the periodic table what a gigawatt was.
The fuck are you doing that? When was you doing that?
No,
bro, nigga, you don't listen to nothing I say, nigga.
You were going to correct me?
Nah, I was just like,
not on the periodic table, but I know what you're talking about as far as with like...
No, or like, you know...
Yeah, I'm okay, yeah. I wouldn't know what it was, but it's definitely on the periodic table.
No, it's not.
On your head today,
a gigawatt is not real, nigga.
No.
A gigawatt is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's currency. I mean, that's not current. That's a current. That's electricity.
It's a measurement of electricity. It's a measurement of electricity in hertz.
Okay, and I didn't mean the periodic table, but I meant like what was the?
Just like
I don't know what I don't know, but I know it. Yeah.
So, but when I looked it up and I was spelling like gigawatt, and I was like. It went to this whole article about how gigawatt is not real, nigga. That nigga misread the fucking script, nigga. It's a gigawatt, nigga.
No, I get that. So you know what? I never even thought about that shit.
He just pronounced it wrong, right?
They pronounced it wrong, nigga. And I was like, what the fuck, nigga?
It's a quick
but nigga, my favorite line is 1.21 gigawatts, nigga. And I was like, what the fuck, nigga? This nigga Doc, nigga.
That is one of the lines of movies I've not really heard you get that off, though.
I've heard him say it, but he always does it funny, like, he'll say it like that, and then he'll just say it quick.
21 gigawatts.
That's exactly how he said it too. His kind of fucked up.
Maybe I have heard. I don't know. I've known you for a long time.
Well, since we're talking about terabytes, can we go to OnlyFans? I don't know about it as a platform for artists, but I was telling 2K.
Yeah, go ahead though.
We can let you do artists.
No, go ahead. What were you
but
saying?
I was talking like OnlyFans. Obviously, you know, COVID. People are staying in. Girls need to make money. OnlyFans, whatever. I don't judge.
Got cooking shows on OnlyFans too.
Yeah, whatever, dog. I'm not trying to go and fucking.
It's all part of a bigger conversation, but yeah, go ahead, Dad.
Yeah. But would you guys get on? Not do OnlyFans. Would you guys get on OnlyFans? Like you know this girl. You guys are like pretty chill. She shall be remain nameless. But would you subscribe to her OnlyFans just to see her fucking?
What did we talk about this when we had a previous guest on? We had this conversation.
Oh, maybe.
Because she had brought it up.
We ain't had too many guests, so people gonna know what it is.
Well, whatever. I'm saying she had brought it up, and then it was like we were like openly talking about. Like, would you?
Like no, because it's like if I.
Oh yeah, we did.
Is it because I'm into the girl? I'm trying to like
like you know you're not gonna hit, but like you just want to see her naked. I wouldn't really be
like if I'm.
I don't know.
Am I not trying to hit or like what are you doing?
How much is it a month?
Like, I know that I'm not. If I know that I'm not gonna hit,
no, it's like dog. I subscribed. It was like $15 a month.
Is it you guys have hit a ceiling? You're not gonna progress with her in a way.
No, I never really tried to get at her.
Like a general,
general. But I am talking about a specific person. I never tried to get at her. You guys don't know her, but like I just. You know, I was just like, damn, I want to see that girl naked. And she's subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'll be like, okay. So I did it for a month, and I fucking downloaded a bunch of pictures.
The question I would have is that does that count you out of it now because she knows that you subscribe?
No, I never was gonna hit anyway.
I took it more as like a general question, like.
Yeah.
Would you? Someone maybe you can't.
I'm not taking it anyway. I'm just asking questions.
I'm talking about a specific situation where it happened to me, and I was just like, yeah, why not? $15 a month to see you naked? Yeah. You know?
Nigga, I don't blame now, nigga, for doing whatever you got to do.
Did you want to get her? Is the question I have.
Yeah.
No, of course, but I knew it wasn't gonna happen. Okay. Look, but I never tried. But I just knew she always had boyfriends. She always was off some other shit. I'm not her type. Whatever.
You don't have a BMW.
Okay, I guess the question. I guess the question I'm asking is like if you want to, do you think it would be like would she think of you as a certain way if you did try to come at her? Certain, you know what I'm saying? Like does that count you out of it?
If a bitch get an OnlyFans, she hustling, nigga.
Dev, are you just saying would you? Or were you talking about something specific? Are you just saying generally would you?
But would you?
Did.
Oh, okay, so if the question is would you, which I think is where it started.
Yeah.
If I knew I wasn't gonna fuck, nigga, and I want to see that pussy.
Thank you.
Because there's another one that will remain nameless.
If you want to, you're gonna be trying though, right? I'm not counting nobody's. I'm just saying, like, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about
I do
you,
a lot of
right?
shit, nigga, but
no, you know. Not currently, right now. Old Lex.
Me?
Old Lex.
Let's make sure old My girl know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. My fiance know, nigga.
Eddie, get that old Lex.
First and foremost, nigga, my fiance different than a lot of you niggas' fiancés, nigga, or girl, or aunt, or whatever, nigga. Mine.
First of all, you said
I'm not even talking about that. What I'm talking about, like, yeah.
So anyway, nigga, I got the beneficial situation, nigga.
Let me ask you a very specific question. I was asking Devin, if you don't mind.
You can't let the nigga
No, fuck that. Because it's about to go on a tangent. I'm sorry. But if you wanted to get at a girl, you chose not to. You're like, really not. Like, you know, whatever. She might be tied up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If you still want that, right, do you think that you're counted out if you subscribe? That's the question I'm asking.
No, because first of all, the situation I was in,
won't even know.
She told me to subscribe.
Right.
She's just like,
maybe I missed that part then.
No, we're just cool like that. Where she's like, oh yeah, I got a OnlyFans. Like, you want to help me out? Times are tough. And I was just like, yeah, for sure. I want to see you naked. She's like, yeah, I'm not tripping. And she's like, you can save the photo.
I would assume the chick.
I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna save the photo.
I'm just asking for personal, like, because of the want to get at, like, and how do you feel about the want?
Especially if she told you.
Yeah, she told me about it. Sure. It wasn't like a thing where I slid in. She's just like, oh, you're into my OnlyFans? You're trying to see me naked? Fuck
she hustling.
No, she's hustling.
I'm just saying, would you? There was a case,
If it should be a dub,
Lex.
You know, good looking. Man, look, man.
Hey, Alex, can you?
What were you saying, 2K?
Look at the bitch.
What
were you saying, 2K?
Love though.
I was looking at it more of a general way. I think it depends on the case. Like there was one case where it was one super thick, and I was pretty sure I was never going to beat, but I really wasn't tripping off of that. She just, we had ran into each other on like a dating app, and then
right.
She told me about it, and I was hot because I'm like, well, fuck, you kind of hooked me in, but she was like, yeah, but like if you want to, like I don't think it's weird or anything. You can like support it, support a bitch, and I'm just like, all right, and I did it. I was semi-satisfied, but just to see, see something like, oh, okay, all right, shit.
But the thing with OnlyFans
for me, I'm like, whatever.
It's like they have like, you can like text on it, and you can request what you want to see, and they'll take a picture sometimes.
Yeah,
and
I'll just be like, I'm sure, and all that,
and I was like, oh, you want to tip me? And I was like, yeah, I'll tip you like $5 if you do this on fucking the picture.
Oh,
and like they do that shit, and I was just like, all right, cool, I'm good.
We'll figure it out.
Like.
Hey, we gonna call
Eddie, cut this out.
Federally, nigga, did you see that?
Oh, you passed it? The House passed it?
No, they decriminalized it federally.
I didn't even know what that was.
Decriminalized it. Okay.
It's House and the Senate passed it?
Yeah, they've passed it.
Yeah, they decriminalized it.
But that means that's better than legalizing it.
Well,
you're not going to go to jail for like 800 years anymore.
Legalize means moving forward.
The way you're going to charge it
means they're going to start investigating federal cases.
Tickets,
everything.
No, but I'm saying legalizing it meaning like
it's okay to sell it?
Countrywide. Yeah, you can sell it. Like federally, you can sell it, and like you don't have to worry about fucking people raiding you and all this shit.
Like the main thing is
potentially fly with that shit.
Like, you can fly now from
you have to make sure
a state to where it's legal to a state to where it is legal.
You can fly.
Be good.
Yeah, like cigarettes. Yeah.
You can fly. They can sell it online. Well, like online. Like I mean, I'm not saying Amazon would do it, but I'm saying they will can sell it with other products.
Amazon gonna try to do whatever
the company's waiting for that shit to be.
That's what I'm saying.
The specific part of the topic, if you guys don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay, so artists.
Oh yeah, go ahead. On my bad.
Right. OnlyFans, OnlyFans, the branding for OnlyFans, right?
What?
I'm not trying to interrupt, but I haven't had a drink in like a while, nigga. Like a drink that like a sink in, nigga.
You know, I know what
I can tell you.
I know what
I thought I ate one of those for a minute. I was like, did I do the weed?
No, you did not. You were just asking.
I ain't trying to bother y'all niggas, man.
No,
I got a lot to celebrate that I never have, nigga, and I'm sorry about that, nigga. Like, I really want to.
You're good. Come on, man.
He told me not to get this shit, but I was like, bro, nigga, I did a lot of shit, nigga. I never got a chance to, like.
You told me why, nigga, and I let it go. But, you know, but I definitely had to be me about it.
Hey, nigga, not trying to pre you, but dog, you are caught in your feelings right now, dog.
That was from safe. That was from safe. That was from safe.
You were caught in your feelings.
Let's get this nigga today.
Get this nigga today. Don't ever let this nigga chill. I don't give a damn what he's going to fuck what you're going to do.
Dev historically says he does not bag, but Dev has been cooking on the low today, though. I said it earlier.
Like cooking at a low temperature. Like
right now, it's like a reheat in the air fryer. It's going to take a second.
I don't bag. You know
I'm gonna reheat like 250 for like
because if you roast me,
look at this little corner that I saved.
Because I'll just be like, if you roast me, I'll just take it. You know what I mean?
Shit out of that.
I don't bet. You guys know.
Fucking pint, nigga.
Hey, we got to get through these episodes, my guy.
My guy.
Look, I got my girls at the house, nigga. I gotta like go home semi straight.
All right.
Come on.
Well, work. Okay, look. I guess what I was saying, like the marketing of OnlyFans and the way the platform looks right now is for sex workers.
Right.
Fine, no judgment. I don't give a fuck.
Post,
I get it.
But anyway, go ahead.
Right. So it's like when I think about like quarantine, all the shit. Like a lot of people, artists get their money through shows and all type of shit because stream money doesn't really pay as well as everybody thinks it does. Of course.
Right.
They get their endorsements, all the shit. They need to figure out that business is going to take a while and shit like that for sure.
I think Leroy Cohen was already saying that. Oh yeah,
because he hasn't really even I want him to get to the point that we can.
He know that I'm with him on this one.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm thinking is like, yo, like that'd be interesting if somebody creates a platform or OnlyFans changes in the marketing of it to where it's not about sex work and stuff like that. Because why would you not? If an artist is trying to be an upcoming artist, and they don't want to sign a record label deal, it'd be more if they have an. If they're just hitting on YouTube, and it's like, yo, come to my OnlyFans.
Well, because
I agree
that
people will spend more money with the specific artist, and a lot of the bullshit might die down on the music.
And you can just be like, if you want to see some new shit that I'm putting out. You know, give me an extra $5 or extra $10 for early.
I agree that it would create a direct from consumer to artist type of like advancement that we need that we haven't had ever. If we had that artists, because artists are always struggling, right? Like even now, everybody know who a motherfucker is, and he's still living with his mama, nigga. He ain't making enough money, you know. And so I think the idea that using it as a platform to where like exclusive content, early release of songs, albums, merchandise for subscribing. Here you go.
Some artists like that are using it like that. I think he might have mentioned something to me. Early. I think the homie might have mentioned to me earlier. He was like, "Yo, like he said, like chick Rico Nasty. She's just like, yo, subscribe to my OnlyFans." It's just like new shit or whatever. Yeah. Some people are catching on to that because a lot of people get their money through shows. Yeah. It's just getting OnlyFans away from the marketing aspect of like it's sex work. It's like somebody could really just come up with an idea on some app shit and
Chris
like brand
Brown
it that
just signed up to OnlyFans. He's gonna change it.
Chris Brown has the power to do it. Drake has the power to do it. Big artists have the power to do it. Yeah. So are they gonna do that, or do they want to have equity in the company and be like, nah, we're gonna start our own shit? If they build a collective, then it's really over. Because you gotta train your consumer, bro.
Try to do a title. The difference is with OnlyFans, like they're so unfiltered that.
No, Tidal, Spotify's everybody. That's for everybody. Sorry.
Let you get
all these streaming things is for everybody. OnlyFans is me.
No, I know, but it's so much easier. It's so much easier for an amateur naked girl to make money than an amateur artist to make money.
No, for sure. But that's
train your consumer. Well, and again, some people are getting it off.
There's some real hardcore fans.
Some people are getting it off.
If they released the OnlyFans where it was like $2 or $3 a month or something like that.
Right. No, I feel
like a Wiz Khalifa or like any like even currency like a Jet Life and all that shit. Like man, bro, like
the way it could work is if new artists went that route because you can keep your YouTube money, you can keep your other money, but like
YouTube you don't sign a lot. But when you look at how much OnlyFans is taking, they're taking a lot too, nigga.
What I'm saying is that you don't need to sign a deal though. Like you can still like your music in the way it sells. If you work with producers, you guys sign the agreement with the producer. Like boom, if they're not sampling crazy, or like if y'all have an investor to pay for, you can get it off in a way to where you don't need to sign nothing. Right. Period. In a way that's different.
We don't need majors no more.
No, generally we don't, but people need to like start thinking about OnlyFans or like creating something like that in order to change it.
Go ahead. I know you've been trying to get your idea for a minute.
Sorry. No, I was just saying about the percentage because a lot of people don't know YouTube is taking like 40-something.
No, I mean a lot of people know that you're not making any money from any kind of streaming service, period, in general. So what I'm saying, do you want a little bit of a lot
ad revenue, or is that from their YouTube revenue?
You know what I'm saying? That's you want a little bit of a lot or a lot of a little, nigga. I'd rather have more. If OnlyFans is taxing, you still getting more of your money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
they're taxing a different percentage of a different type of money.
You had a good point because he had his topics about OnlyFans.
You gotta stop shaking them shit like they baked beans, nigga.
But no, I was thinking about this other day. Bow Wow was trending on Twitter, and I know this is like some pop culture type shit, but I do want to like propose this question because like generally, and let me finish real like generally, Bow Wow, Soulja Boy, like these niggas are kind of seen as like clowns though, right? Like they just do clown shit, like from motherfucking Bow Wow posting that picture of himself saying he was on a PJ, but really this nigga was on a commercial flight. Right. Soulja Boy do clown shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was just saying, like, it's funny because it's like people were talking about, like I was starting to go down like the little feed, and people were talking about how these niggas are like legends though. And I was laughing to myself at first, but I was like, if you take all the bullshit, you know, what's the word for it? Shenanigans and motherfucker, all that shit aside, like, can these motherfuckers be looked at as legends in their own right, like off of their influence of the culture, or you know what I'm saying, in that kind of way? Like, would you say that even if it was for the worst, like for the bad, are they? Can they? Yeah. Okay. So I mean, go ahead. If you already have a phone,
I just want to get
Soulja Boy more than Bow Wow.
Yeah. Well, Bow Wow, I'd agree with that. Like,
but then, like,
here,
go ahead. No, go ahead. No, take it.
So. Soulja Boy, because like he changed like a lot of shit.
He's the reason why we stream.
Yeah, like Soulja Boy did different. Like he's the ringtone guy. Like they really got he's the one who got rich off of ringtones.
Yeah,
he was the one that got like really crazy rich off of dances.
Right.
He was the one that like did like. I was early on. Like I got me some bathing apes. Like shout out to homie Amin.
Oh yeah.
Like put me up on game like early, and we was laughing at it. We never thought it was gonna go that way.
Yeah.
But like he's the internet marketing guy. Period.
No, yeah, for sure. Regardless of how.
No, I'm saying Soulja Boy changed something.
Yeah, young
Bow Wow, people did it. Jermaine Dupri tried to do it.
No, I know.
Okay, but
Bow
Jermaine Dupri tried to do it prior with Chris Cross.
It wasn't
the same person.
I wasn't saying to compare them though.
I know.
I was just saying in their own right. Could they be seen as legends?
Bow Wow?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying Soulja Boy.
Not comparing
I'm saying Soulja Boy easier. And I'm saying the reason why Bow Wow will not is because Bow Wow did a child thing or whatever, stuff like that.
No.
Yes, can I get your opinion?
No, okay. All right.
Soulja Boy changed things. Bow Wow got something off, right? Okay. It was...
Bro, well, let me get
Bow Wow did not leave a changing, lasting thing on the music. We love that music. Like there was a child thing. There were other. Michael Jackson is the child motherfucker.
As far as changing the culture, because my question was about shifting the culture, changing the culture. I will agree that Soulja Boy. That's why I put him up there.
Bow Wow is doing what Soulja Boy did to get on. So that's why Bow Wow is a little different. He's using his peers. Marketing now. Soulja Boy Ben was doing this type of internet shit.
But then that kind of brings us back to a point like, what is even the definition of a legend, though? Okay, what I asked was like, you know, with all the shit aside, all the semantics, like, you know, the different little, you know, shenanigans these niggas do or whatever, like, who could be seen as separately in their own right. Like, I know you said, like, you know, easier, but then it still created like a comparison type thing.
I would give Soulja Boy that before I would give it Bow Wow.
Okay, I'll give you that. But then it makes you think, like, what is like a legend? Like, you could say, like, Lil Bow Wow's early career was kind of set up for him. You know what I'm saying? And, like, what did he really have? I mean, like, at what point did his career...
In a way, he was like the first Drake.
Bow Wow?
The first Drake?
Whoa. I want to hear your take on this one.
Relax, nigga. None of y'all niggas know music. The Dog Pound discovered Bow Wow. Bow Wow got sent to So Def.
Okay.
Rap-A-Lot discovered Drake, and Drake got sent to Cash Money. Same shit, nigga. The people that originally got the person put them in another situation to get them out of the roughness of where they would have been at, nigga.
But how's that make him like Drake, though? But
I didn't say like Drake comparable to the start. That's what I mean. Like, nigga, Drake got pulled down to Rap-A-Lot. Nigga, Jazz Prince found Drake. Nigga, but Jay Prince told him, we are on some other shit as Rap-A-Lot. Nigga, we're going to get him over there with Birdman now, nigga, where he gonna go and be with Lil Wayne and his whole new movement and all that shit.
Yeah.
Daz Corrupt Snoop, all them niggas, after they were coming up, nigga, the late 90s and all that type of shit, they didn't have a market for Lil Bow Wow, nigga. They took him and gave him the Jermaine Dupri, nigga, while still being in conjunction, nigga.
Yeah.
That already was working on that type of shit like that, nigga.
Yeah.
Same shit, nigga.
Yeah, no, okay. Look, I was just thrown off because it's like, why would you like jump to Drake?
There's only two people that did that shit.
No, come on,
nigga.
that story's got to been like people put people with people. Don't do that. It was
people
just
have
Drake.
gotten switched between labels before, bro. And then
you chose the biggest artist in the world right now to give like, yo, it's just like
nigga.
him.
So you mean to tell me when Bow Wow came?
Out of all the people to pick, you pick Drake. I'm just saying people have a similar story to where they got traded to teams and things like that.
So Bow Wow wasn't that child. I'm not even calling
Drake was on a TV show. Bow Wow wasn't.
He said, "Oh my god."
Okay, look,
they grew up different, nigga.
Okay, that's a wild comparison.
This is a crazy comparison.
That's yeah. We end up going down a fucking rabbit hole. We
Please
don't
listen
need
to
to
this
go
episode.
to.
Watch. Go ahead.
I should have got a whole pint, nigga. This shit is crazy.
Well, okay. Well, I'll knock these out real quick. The Nate Robinson thing.
Yeah.
I was just asking how long do you think? Well, for one, we can talk, but I feel like it's probably been dead. It's been dead like for so long.
Nah, we got to talk about him because we never
part of it you
said
guys want to talk about though.
Well, really, what I was gonna say was, how long do you think this nigga's gonna be getting clowned before they let off this?
But
nigga?
the thing was, he was clowning himself, dog. He's like, I know I'm gonna be a part of all these memes, ha ha ha. Like he was like, you know, because he knows he shouldn't have been there. He knows he shouldn't have been there.
When you're a meme, you're a meme forever, but like it's not gonna have the effect that it has right now. It's still fresh. In a year, they'll still use it because it's just him face down. But it's not gonna have that type of.
I showed 2K.
That's gonna be forever.
You're forever getting used for something.
I
showed 2K.
You'll be able to like rise on your own.
Right. But I showed 2K this meme where he was knocked out on the floor. And they had a prayer from the Bible, like the Lord will always be with you. Walk in the shadow of Jesus.
Niggas was really praying over this nigga.
They were fucking.
The immediate go to when somebody gets knocked out is the fucking symbol, like Dad.
Yeah, no, Dad, wake up.
Dad, wake up. Like that's the immediate one. It's like Pacquiao. Pacquiao created that one.
When we were watching it, they still use it.
Right, they still use it.
But we were at Lexus watching that shit. Remember when? I felt like that moment when remember when Craig was winning a fight, but then like that nigga Debo got him turned around and hit him on the back of the head. He was like, Craig. Like, oh, like nigga, damn. That's how I felt because we were watching this shit. And we was like, oh, nigga, damn. And then so that every time he kept going down, because remember after the first one, he was already kind of
he ran in.
Nigga, Snoop said what I wanted to say. Like, is that nigga wearing basketball shoes?
That shit, he said, "Cuz out there in basketball shoes, hey man, you gotta get the right shoes, my nigga. That's why you fucking up."
Hey, you guys know about that Snoop and like they started a whole like boxing like
yeah. Oh my god, bro, that shit is
yeah. Okay, here, I guess that but like, come on, that's fucking funny though, right? Like who else is gonna fight?
Nigga, Snoop did Animal Planet, nigga. He killed it, nigga.
I didn't see that one.
That shit was funny.
Though,
he was like the ones with the tusks is the walruses, right? Yeah, them is walruses. Yeah, he was like, hold on, Mr. He was like, oh, that's a seal out there. Hold on, Mr. Seal. You gotta get out of them walruses, man. Like,
Snoopy over there just getting it off, bro.
Crying, bro.
Like Snoopy has minor jobs anyway, but
man, it's like my uncles, nigga. They fight, nigga.
Snoop, like that's such an easy check. Like everybody's gonna watch that.
It's hilarious. Because he even had the commentators laughing though.
This is how you know celebrity deathmatch is never coming back. Is this a real thing?
Ice Cube said it was coming back. They bought it.
Snoop just is gonna kill it with this shit. They're actually gonna do it. It's done. You're done, Cube. Sorry. Respect. Love.
Okay.
You know this is gonna be really celebrity. Like they're not okay. Look, Nate Robinson, celebrity, famous basketball player. Other guy, YouTube celebrity,
well-known basketball player.
They might need better quality celebrities in order to justify.
But it was so funny because we were so pumped. We were just like, man, Nate Robinson about to get this YouTube.
Yeah, that's some black shit. Though. That's some black shit. We all knew it was some black shit though.
We were home. You said what?
I don't know why I didn't mean to
This is the worst year for that to happen.
Nobody knew what he was capable of doing. Knew nothing.
But we
came out there and were just brawling. Yeah, we were pumped.
Did you hear about Carrie Champion? And I forget her name right now. It was Jamel Hill. They have a podcast, whatever, and they had him on it, and they asked him like, "Yo, do you think knocking out a black man is like racist?"
Before he got
after this is after
he's doing an interview after. Wow.
And it's two black women, Jamel Hill, Carrie. Yo, shout out to y'all, whatever. You know, but Carrie Champion and Jamel Hill. It's like, yo. Do you feel like, and they're like laughing, like, yo, do you think it's racist to knock out a black man in 2020?
Bitches, straight up.
Okay.
Nigga.
You see, you don't trust him?
Hell nah. Jamel Hill came out and said, a straight black man is comparable to a gay white man, nigga. Yeah, don't relax, nigga.
I
know that's problematic.
I need some context.
That's problematic.
There's no context, nigga. Google
that's
what
a problematic period.
I'm not saying it didn't sound wild. I'm just saying
doesn't matter, nigga. You don't never fix your lips to say that.
She said a gay black dude.
A straight black man is comparable to a gay white man, nigga.
She's saying niggas ain't worth shit.
No, I'd have to Google that.
For sure, nigga. It doesn't, man, nigga.
And these are not my words. These are his words. But I know what type of like mindset she's thinking. I think I know.
It's no way you spin that, nigga, as me being a straight black man, nigga, to compare me in no way, shape, or fashion, nigga, to just Google it, nigga.
I'm just saying anything taken out of context, nigga. I could grab the end of your sentence and be like, nigga, I like doing dick in the booty. And if I took that, it'd be like, damn, what's this nigga saying? But if they heard the sentence leading up to it, they'd have been like, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas out here, these fans, you know.
I 100% agree with him. I do think even as a soundbite, that is a weird thing. But I agree with you completely.
I'm saying if she said it in a sense that like how black people are treated in the world, she tried to make a weird comparison. You'd be like, this is the best.
Don't look it up to like say that we know that she said it. And we gotta record a podcast.
I'm merely challenging what you're saying about something.
He's not saying you're.
That's all I'm doing. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong about how you're feeling.
Y'all want to pause?
He's not saying you're wrong.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
She didn't say it.
I'm just giving you an alternate angle of view, bro. That's it. This nigga's taking it absolutely personal.
We definitely do not need here on the podcast. We definitely need this on the podcast. We can move on.
Nigga.
Yeah,
nigga.
But we're not here to. I mean, like,
it's ventured off into another thing. I'm just saying.
It's not even. If she made her,
I only brought them up because I thought them asking Jake Paul the fact that like, yo, do you feel it's right? And they were laughing, asking him, and he was just like, come on, man, stop that.
Oh, they were interviewing Jake Paul. I thought they were interviewing Nate Robinson.
They interviewed Jake Paul after the fight, and they were like, yo, you think it's racist in 2020 to knock out a black man? They were like laughing. He's like, come on, man, like, come on. I thought that was pretty funny. Simple as that.
That is pretty funny. I didn't know. I thought they were interviewing Nate Robinson. I'm like, oh, somebody got to interview.
Nate Robinson ain't taking no goddamn interviews right now, nigga. He better ride this meme wave out.
He gonna do one of them Jay-Z interviews where he in there in like a solo room with one reporter, nigga, and like 2 cameras on. Oh shit!
That nigga may do an interview with
so
Cousin and ask the right question.
It's gonna be a dude to ask real simple
questions. Breakfast Club will probably get him at some point. Breakfast Club is gonna get him at some point. I'm sure.
No, for sure. But they gonna clown. He can go somewhere where he can be.
Come on, they're definitely
gonna cook him a little bit. He knows he's gonna be clown though. He knows.
Yeah, come on, dude. With the turtleneck.
The memes. You're forever. You're forever with the memes. You're forever. You're forever.
All right, so that's what I want to talk about. Was that Keisha Cole versus Ashanti? That's on right now. We're actually missing it. Well,
missing it right now. Sorry, guys.
But how do you guys think? I mean, that verse is just in. I mean, that's a fire versus, right? That makes sense. Ashanti and Keisha Cole will come. Well, I don't know, but Ashanti was making more dance music. Was really Keisha Cole? She was making like pain and heartache music.
I'm not gonna say Ashanti was making dance music. Even I wouldn't even say that.
Okay, R&B, yeah, slow. Well, no, they still play at the dances though. Yeah, they play Keisha Cole shit too though. I don't know. Okay,
like the writing credits is an interesting thing. Like that R-U-L-E with J-Lo, like she wrote that. You know what I'm saying? She wrote the J-Lo, like Ashanti's writing credits, Keisha Cole's writing credits. These are going to be interesting things.
But the verse is about like vocals, right?
No,
more so than
it's just about hits.
Oh, just about hits.
They even have producer ones, whatever. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've only watched like 3 of them.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
I think if they do it. But I don't think it's gonna be fair.
But they have producer ones as well, and like you're just playing hits or whatever, something like that. And then they have artist ones as well, to where like to where they can play songs that they wrote for other people.
I feel you.
So it's kind of like, yo, this is a hit too. Like, get out of here.
It just depends on the artist, because Snoop wasn't gonna play Still D.R.E. because Jay-Z wrote it.
Yeah. Did Jay-Z write Snoop's part?
He wrote the whole song.
Oh yeah, my bad. I would not for 2 seconds.
It's not. Yeah, bro. It's still. Yeah. Just chill, nigga. Drink that water.
Eddie, get all of those. Eddie,
I'm telling you, it's I love. I'm not getting on you. Seriously, I could see it noticeably. I am completely over that. Well, besides the weed.
Anyhow, I just think Keisha Cole vocally is a little bit better than Ashanti because Ashanti can't hit that high note.
Man, Ashanti.
But it's about hits. We're not talking about talent. Versus, you get 10 songs apiece.
We see you, John.
We see you.
John, lean the cup more. So
it's 20 songs apiece.
Look at this nigga.
So they're going to do 40 songs?
Rolling on the ground.
Yo, Eddie, get this.
Oh, God.
Eddie the editor.
Sorry.
I don't want to get in the car.
No, okay. But I don't think anybody would. Well, I think some people might try to dispute, but most people would agree that Keisha Cole has a more, like, she sounds like she grew up in a choir, and Ashanti sounds like she learned how to sing.
I think Ashanti's like songwriting credits is going to be interesting, man.
She writes a lot of her songs?
That Ja Rule, like, R-U-L-E, where J-Lo said nigga and everybody's mad at her about, like, she wrote that. And she actually background vocals on the actual song. people can't really like.
Yeah, no, I can't hear that.
So this
nigga's already soft, bro.
No, I know. Yeah, Eddie, that's gonna be fun on the editing.
Everything serious.
Caught in your
He's like,
feelings.
every time you challenge, you're like, okay.
I'm not letting that nigga live today.
The only reason I'm clowning him is this nigga would clown the shit out of me if I was the same way. Nigga.
I'm not playing that shit. I'm saying today's a day. And again, he said this is verbatim. Hey Eddie, get this.
Yeah.
He said you told me not to get it, and I said I did.
Yeah.
Goddamn right I did. Look what happened.
You used to tell me the same thing though. Like when I used to try to get that hard pint off to the side, you'd be like, bro, do you really need to go?
And love I don't listen to these things. Sorry, I didn't need to tell the audience that, but like, I mean, listen, but he told me specifically, like, yo, like, it's been a little minute. All right, get it.
Right.
But on record, I told you, though, so cool.
Oh, you talking to...
No, I know. I told him when we was there.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, my track record.
Saying what I was saying.
Yeah.
I got you.
But
I mean, I think we all can agree. I think it's a dope versus. I just wanted to bring it up. I don't know. I was thinking. I was seeing topics, random shit.
Songwriting credits because like I don't think when it first came out the verses, I didn't. Nobody knew the rules. So when it's like when they started bringing, a lot of it was from producers initially, right? So it started from producers. So we started bringing in singers, stuff like that. People didn't know the rules. So it's like if you did just straight their songs.
Yeah.
I mean, like the songs they performed. I don't even want to say the songs they wrote, but the songs they performed. Because some people can write songs for people, but like we know there's a Monica song. That's a Monica song.
Right.
So if they just did everything they performed, the edge is different. But if you have shit that people have written for people, you change the whole dynamic of what a person is.
He's taking one of those drunk pisses.
Yeah, for sure. That's a fact, though. That's what you talk.
That's one of those drunk.
This is all great content,
Yeah. I didn't mean that. I swear.
Eddie the editor's gonna get all this.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna love the 3 angles too. This should be fun.
This one's gonna be zooming in like a mother.
We got hang on to, but we got a few more. I mean, you know what? I know we guys can have this conversation about imposter syndrome.
Okay.
And you know what? Are you aware of what that is?
I just recently heard about like some of what this is or whatever. So like
because that's what. But I was aware of what it was, but it reminded me to talk about it. And I don't know if we've had experiences like this before, but really, what it means is like working really hard to get inside the room.
And then feeling inadequate.
Not inadequate, but feeling like you don't belong there. So like, let me wait because these things. What happened?
I'm gonna clean this up. That's why.
Okay, well just. But anyway, it's when you work really hard or your art, whatever it is you're trying to do, you work really hard to get in the room with other successful people. But then when you finally get there, imposter syndrome is when you feel like you don't belong there. Like somehow you're a fraud. Somehow you're an imposter. Somehow you're not supposed to be there. And I'm wondering if any of you guys, because I just thought it would be a good topic just to talk about like some like psychological shit.
Not so much. Like I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
I felt
that's part of code switching
when
shit.
I've worked really hard for something that I felt inadequate. Like when I like graduated from college.
Yeah.
I thought I could like sit in the room with like my parents and my brother, but they all have like multiple degrees. You know what I mean? But it's not necessarily like imposter syndrome. It's just feeling of inadequacy.
But are you talking about getting into a club of having a degree with people who have degrees?
That's just a specific.
No, because it's imposter syndrome. Like when you get to a certain thing, I'm talking about that would be maybe that.
You said that's code switching. It's not code switching. It's not when you get around.
No, I was talking about that. I was talking about, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's just I thought it was being inadequate.
It's something.
You said when you get to a certain like a thing, like when you get there, you're
okay.
Like, so like his family has people who have degrees, and he got a degree like them.
I know. I got your example. But an example I would think of is like, I've been wanting to be a director for a while, right? And so then I start really doing like handling my work, and then I get offered like a job to do like a feature, like out of nowhere or something like that, right? So all of a sudden I'm around like Steven Spielberg and like somebody, and fucking the Coen brothers and all these like really, really, these directors that I respect, and I'm just sitting in this room like, how the fuck did I even get here?
I feel you.
That's imposter. Like I feel like I'm an imposter. Like someone else should be in this seat. I earned it though. I did earn it, and I put in the work to get there, but I don't feel like I earned it.
Okay, well, like I guess that's why I would ask the question, stuff like that. Is imposter syndrome a thing of like you worried about you getting there, or is it the thing you experience when you do get there?
It's the question of how you got there.
It's how you process your success.
I'm saying, do you have to get there first for you to
feel
the
you have to because when you're just doing your shit, you're just doing it, right? And then the whole time you're sitting there hoping like, man, I just want a shot, I just want a chance.
I don't think I've experienced it like in that context.
That's,
I guess
that's what I wanted to bring up. Like, has it ever happened where I got around? I mean,
I've been around some people, but
there was one time I felt it but it was a successful type thing too, but. I was in the room, but they wanted me to be there. Yeah. And they said I should be there, but I was around like some really successful ass black people. Right. And I soaked up a lot of game, but there were a couple times I was thinking like, fuck, I haven't done anything.
I remember what you're talking about. Yeah. So I remember when you I know what place you're talking about.
Everybody's here is Nestle. Like, a former CEO of Nestle was there, a vice president. Right. It was this one nigga named I forget what his name was, but he was a black Republican. But this nigga owned and invested in a bunch of like black real estate and moved black people into all the homes. Like his name was Virgil. He did all kinds of shit. He was telling me all kinds of shit he was doing. He was like, I just go about helping my people in a different way. But it was through like economic advancements though. So I mean, it's just like.
Well, I guess that's why I was asking like is it something that we could talk about if we haven't experienced it to some degree and what are our own experiences? Yeah. So maybe that'd be your experience.
I was
there,
right?
I've reflected back on it like when I think about it, like not so much feeling inadequate like I stated before, but like just saying like, oh, I graduated. But like, it's just like, did I work hard enough? Like,
I felt like that too.
You know what I mean? Like, did I?
I have my degree. And
like, how did I get that? Because that's like, it's hard work. You know, like I spent a lot of years in fucking school to get it. But then, like, I'll look at my degree and I'll just be like, yeah, how did I get that shit?
Well, that's because motherfuckers like me and you kind of floated, nigga.
We floated.
We worked for it though, but we floated through. No.
What is imposter syndrome involved in? Does it have to be is it like a fully internal thing?
I don't think it's, for one, I think it's
I don't know a lot about it, so I'm just asking a lot of random questions.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know like the historical like context of it, but I know that, and I also don't know the different ways like the definition covers. But I'm just saying that I know that's one specific, what it specifically is talking about, or I think that term was created because of that. And there's other different, like, it's more complex than what I'm saying. But that's one, that's one of the examples, and that's one of the ways.
I guess I would say I don't think I really like even. I would, when I'm thinking about like what I heard it in the context of, I think I would have to like be in a very specific type of thing for me to feel like I went through it.
Yeah.
A lot of time I'm in certain rooms and I just like I be thinking like, nah, I was putting in some work to get here.
So when we talk about this, you felt like
I'm waiting for that room. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what it is like, so we could like.
I mean, if you feel like you wouldn't feel that way or have never felt that way, it's totally fine. Because I feel like you're just like, I just don't get it because it's never happened to me. You can just let if it don't apply to you or it's never happened to you.
It's really because of a topic. Is it like have you guys experienced it? I don't know much about it. So that's what I'm saying.
But it also was just a topic, a question. Like I was just like trying to throw out there for us all to like even just discuss, even if we've never went through it.
I think
it's an interesting concept.
I know it's very interesting, but
go ahead, though. You got it.
My perspective on it is I don't think that I've ever felt victim of it because I've always been trying to like make up ground for what I don't have.
So you always feel like wherever you're at, you deserve to be there.
I think I'm better than everybody.
Okay.
I like the way you worded it. That's kind of how I would feel in like a situation. When I get service, I'm like, nah, I was doing some shit.
That's like a syndrome. Not everybody has it, you know?
No. And I'm not saying that because, like, nigga, my last graduation was 8th grade. Like, I don't know what it's like to, like, compete at a high level, but I just know what it's like to compete in a workforce or, like, a financial dig. Like, I know some people that, college graduate, all this other shit, and I'll be out there like because without the education, like the only thing I compare life to is like financial gains.
Yeah.
And I look at people and like, what is your financial gain? And I'll be like,
a lot of people don't have any financial gain.
Have you been in certain rooms with people with a bunch of money and felt like maybe like, man,
never, because when it's about money and I don't have enough money, I'm like more creative than them. Like I don't. It's
so you don't feel away in them situations.
The Rubik's Cube has all black stickers in my mind. Like, you could twist it. There's different contrasts, but it's all black. Like everything.
That's a good soundbite. I know what you're talking about.
Really, I can't
that's a good soundbite.
Feel like nobody could. I mean, like
you talking about some blackness.
That's some real blackness.
No, I don't mean it like that. But what I'm saying, I mean, it came out like that because that's maybe subconsciously. But when I think about an obstacle or something to get over, like I never feel like, man, this is it. Like I just lost, nigga. Or I shouldn't be here because of this certain type of situation. I'm here because, nigga, I used the little bit of resources that I have to get there. And mainly when I get to somewhere, nigga, everybody that's there has no idea the fucking tsunami that's following me.
I get it. I think what's really being said is that, like, your confidence in the situations and the things that you gain in your life, whenever you reach a new step or a new level, like, you're comfortable being there because you feel like you know that you deserve to be there, that you worked your ass off or did whatever you had to do to get there. And so that's generally what I feel like what you were trying to say.
Yes and no.
But
it's not about
imposter syndrome is not even talking about.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is, like, when you feel like when you get there, like, is it adequate enough for you to be there? I understand exactly what you're saying.
I don't
like,
know if adequate's the right word.
You want to look it up?
When you're saying imposter syndrome, you're saying, like,
I can look it up.
What you said was when you got there, you feel like, should you be there because of the, like,
yeah. I mean, I gave an example,
and I'm not trying to.
It's like feeling small in a room.
No, I don't understand that.
I have a definition, guys.
But okay, go ahead and read it.
Okay, cool. Imposter syndrome, also known as imposter phenomenon or imposterism, fraud syndrome, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, imposter syndrome is a psychological pattern in which an individual doubts their skills, talents, or accomplishments and has a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. I didn't work hard enough to feel like I'm right here. That's when you're in certain rooms and shit like that. That's kind of what the...
But that's generally what I was saying. But was I following that definition a little bit?
No, it was complete, and I didn't...
But that's what I was
lining
saying.
it out like that, I think it makes it more.
That's what I was saying. Like, I feel like I haven't gotten to a point where it hit me yet.
No, you and Lex haven't experienced it, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But, like, we're just
No. I've experienced it more than both of you guys.
But I don't even think y'all personalities is set up to experience it either.
No.
I do.
More so than both of you guys. I'm going to experience maybe than all of y'all.
If tomorrow you were in a room with Metro Boomin and Drummer Boy,
I'm going to feel that way.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, okay.
If I'm in a room with like one of my favorite producers, I'm gonna feel that way
more than any of y'all. Okay,
there's not a moment to talk shit.
I deal with the situation more than.
If you're in a room with Snoop Dogg tomorrow, you're gonna feel like, damn, how did I get here?
Well, just a bunch of people that you look up to, whoever it is.
No, I'm never gonna say that because the one person I'm never gonna count out, nigga, because I've pushed through so many walls, nigga.
Yeah.
But nigga, cool. I get that anxiety in the beginning, nigga, and I think, nigga, I've always minimized myself due to what the accomplishments or the accomplishments of others, nigga. But that's just at first glance, and then I look and I realize nobody can outthink me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sanctioned on nothing, nigga.
Bro, no, I understand the why, and like I think it's already been established that you're not going to be the person that has those. Like, my bad.
Yeah, not
but it's a different reason why
I get question. I'm trying to get the reason, but it's
we're not saying
Snoop Dogg heard a Lex song tomorrow and was like, yo, I need to meet this nigga. I need to sign him right here. Are you gonna have the if you're in front of Snoop?
None of that.
Are you gonna have the feeling of like I deserve this? You're gonna have the feeling like, damn, how the fuck did I get?
We're not saying it's a good or bad thing.
No. I
feel like everybody's already.
We're been past that. No,
we're just going.
I'm not even talking about that at all.
You haven't experienced it. Lex says that even if he does experience it, it's never going to happen to him.
I have, nigga.
Okay.
What you don't understand is what I'm saying is, nigga. I
get that from what you said then. Because from what
you said. I
asked
the question. Would you feel that way? Like, damn, how the fuck did like I get in front of Snoop Dogg right now? What I'm getting from you is that it would never happen to you because you're built a different way. Isn't that what you said? Because would you feel like...
What I got from you was that because you're built a different way, it would never happen.
No, and I'm talking about it like Fortune 500 level. Like, motherfuckers go to Harvard, Yale, all that type of shit. I've been in those type of circles and atmospheres, nigga. And I don't have a high school diploma, nigga. I felt that shit to the highest degree. I've been around engineers.
Okay.
I've been around everybody in the world that can make anything happen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, we just got back or whatever. We had to take a little quick break or whatever. Technical difficulties.
But we back. Sorry about the little blurp and the blurp.
Yep, that happens.
But okay, we had talked. I think the last thing we talked about was imposter syndrome, but we went into that in detail, so we're not gonna restart with that shit.
Correct.
Okay, so I had this, and I want to sound my best with not sounding sexist in saying this because I am trying to prove a point, so I'll try to get through it as fast as possible. And this is coming from an average to less average looking man. Now, I be on social dating sites, niggas be on that shit. No,
Bumble,
whatever, probably was one.
You're talking about some real shit.
On that shit. What you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
If you're gonna be talking about
your faces out there, this nigga trying to hide them.
My non-alcoholic champagne.
Crack your LaCroix first, man. So you talk about some real shit, so these niggas know, man. That's how to pair.
Damn, nigga, did that come out your throat, nigga? That's shit, nigga.
Okay, so look, there's this thing where I used to have this kind of like really misogynistic way of looking at like what I consider ugly women. And I noticed when I be on the dating apps, like I always notice that the ugliest bitches are looking for like relationships, like to settle down. And so a really fucked up misogynistic side of me used to say like, the nerve. Like,
you don't even gotta like.
You should be happy with what you get type thing, which is fucked. It's a fucked up thing to say. I'm being honest that there was some man. Like a terrible
women
way
feel that way
like
too,
that.
man.
And I'm sure that women feel the same way. I mean, I'm sure this is an unsaid thing that a lot of people probably feel about a lot of different kinds of people, and then just don't say it because it's a mean thing to say. Anyway, but then I started to think about it from a different way. Like, right, like who are the women that men, if possible, try to wife? And those are usually attractive looking women, right? Not for the fact that they like have good personalities, that they're good people, but because they look good on your arm and you can feel comfortable going outside with them, right? And so, but then when you have like beautiful looking women, or I'll just say beautiful people in general, like men get all kinds of random shit for just being like, like attractive by societal standards, like looking men, right? And so I was like, when you have a life like this, and this isn't all the time, you know what I'm saying? There might be some attractive people out there that have good personalities, but usually when you go through life getting everything like that, like beautiful people are treated different than average people. For sure. You can get away with a lot of shit if you're attractive, right? But that also, what ends up happening is like, you can't really build authentic character relationships because you can't really tell who fuck with you and who don't. I think, especially if you're an attractive woman, it's hard to know, right? In a lot of cases, of course, not in everyone. So the question I have is like, then I start to really think about it from a different angle. Like, for one, everybody is entitled to feel happy, whatever, right? But I also started thinking about it in a sense like, if anything, the average to less average looking women deserve to be in a relationship even more because usually those are the guys who they're trying to fuck, but keeping like the shade though. Like there's a bunch of like women that we probably have in our background that we don't ever want to talk about, right? But do those women deserve relationships too? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if they're good people, if they, you know what I'm saying? Or are they always to be looked at as fuck toys? Because like I know there's probably a lot of, less than average women, obviously by societal standards we're talking about here, about what's ugly and what's not. But obviously, there's a lot of women who just probably can't get like a good relationship, but it's nothing complex. And nigga probably just thinking like, I don't even want to take you outside. I just need some pussy.
Women feel that way as well. I'm sure there's both sides of that.
You know what I mean? So I was trying to set up take it wherever it's going to take it. I'm saying, the question I was thinking like, do less than average looking women or average or whatever like that. Just, I guess, I don't want to say ugly because I feel like that's a Yara way to say it. But do you feel like or ugly men, do you feel like they deserve to be in relationships just as much as anybody else?
I don't think anybody deserves anything, period.
No, well, I think that we live in a very like superficial society. Like we take everything at face value, and then afterwards we look for the depth in things. So like you'll see like an attractive girl, and that's like the first thing that attracts you to them, and then you find out if they have a fucked up personality or not. But like an average looking girl or quote unquote ugly girl, people don't give them the chance, or guys don't give them the chance, or girls don't give the guy a chance in the first place. And he might have the best personality. He might be the funniest guy. He might be the best in the best relationship. They might be the best partner that there is, but like they won't even give him a chance. And sometimes they'll give him a chance and just be like, you're still freaking unattractive. I'm good. Yeah. But like, personality should mean more by societal standards, but unfortunately, it doesn't.
And you ain't never hated on the motherfucker that young Lex. I know for sure when we see a nigga who's like a bad one, be like, how the fuck this nigga?
Right.
Like,
well, a lot of times it's only two things with men: it's either money or dick.
You guys are guys that have sense of humor,
and there's
right?
Women, and there's women who have looked at other women like, how does she pull him? It does work both ways.
Natural human things or whatever, right? Like people are supposed to find mates that they think they would have like either like
turn that screen down so we can keep an eye on the battery power. My bad.
So basically, what people are looking for generally, whatever, and this is just more so off of like how people like our internal things, whatever. It's not about like what type of like way you think about it. It's more like women are attracted to people that feel like my kids will look beautiful, my kids will be taken care of. Men are like, my kids are gonna look beautiful. She's bad. Like, what? They don't even care about like the providing aspect of it that women care about, right? Like, so this is why people call people gold diggers. It's like, nah, like they just want to be provided for in a way of like, of course you would want that for your offspring.
But
right?
going back to like, we're talking about like,
but your question was deserve. I think people deserve what they work for. This is like the deserve to some degree.
That because an ugly woman can work for a good man
in a relationship.
A less attractive person can work for having like what, and it'll never happen.
But this is why you get white male murderers who are just like, I can't get any woman, whatever. Why should they want to fuck with you? Because you have a great personality. Apparently, what you show them with your personality is that you're a fucking murderer. So, like, this is what I mean by deserve.
Don't have good personalities, by the way.
Period. Right? The period, ugly or not. So I'm saying, like, deserve is a thing of like, should people respect people's personalities more? I agree 100%. But we have to look at the way the world's set up, stuff like that. Like, people internally want things as just human beings that we can't avoid.
Yeah.
And I think once we get to that point of like in a society of respecting that, we could have more honest conversations and stuff like that.
I agree.
Like we stop having these dumbass conversations about like, oh, like fucking, oh my God, is she attractive? Yeah, she is. And if a woman has something like, if your woman's asking you about that, and it's like, you know she's attractive. That's why you asking. Yes, she is. Yeah. Does that mean I'm trying to do? No, it's like no. But like you could say a guy's attractive, like, and I'd be like, yeah, I get it.
But you can even go back to the animal. My bad, Lex. I'll let you. I just want to get this off real quick. But even if you go back to like, let's just say just strictly animal instincts, right? Like let's say we were just living in survival.
What you're attracted to.
Yeah. I mean, but like like a female lion, for example, is probably gonna be attracted to the most manliest fucking or lioness,
the biggest normal
with the biggest nuts. You feel what I'm saying? Or a walrus, and who's the biggest one? And who's going in the end? They'll fucking. Walruses, I think if they win,
that's why they have mating calls.
All the bitches. None of the other dudes can fuck any of the.
That's why they have mating calls, right? Yeah. They'll have mating calls that like spread out over like a thing and stuff like that. What is that version for humans?
That's what I'm saying. But attraction does exist. Like I feel bad.
Come off, but pheromones come off women or men depending on who's around and stuff like that. It's a natural thing. That's not even like a I
have someone come at me and I'm not attracted to him, but I'm like, you know what? Hey man, different strokes. Like I mean, like somebody will be, but I'm just like, you know what? They deserve that. But I'm just saying, I used to have this really fucked up way of looking at it, like. You'll be happy with what you get. And that's just a really fucked up way to think because, like, I felt that way before. Like, to project that to be like, man, I'm just happy with what I can get. And that's just not fun, nigga. Because what you end up getting is just like some shit you'll never be happy with because you weren't happy with it from the start.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Relationships are like cars. You're not going to be happy every time you drive it unless you get what you want. It's kind of like one of those type of things to where, like, especially when you say ugly woman.
I wasn't trying to use the word.
An ugly person. Like, but for me as a heterosexual man, when I think of what the average person would not expect me to be with, because like I said, I just got engaged with her. My girl is not ugly, but when you think about what you want in a woman or whatever, like I look outside of what the physical is supposed to be,
of course,
because I like a lot of different things aside from what somebody looks like. You know what I mean?
You're talking about initially, not assuming, not considering.
No. Initially, I'm fucking stereotypical as the rest. You know what I mean?
Well, that's kind of.
It's not gonna last.
Some of that takes age for men though as well. Though.
Most definitely, I'm 37. Right.
But it's like we call women gold diggers though, and like maybe they have some game on us to be like, nah, this nigga got money, like he could provide for like whatever offspring. This nigga, like maybe this is a smart move.
If you tender dick, you don't fall for that though.
If you got it, you got it.
I think you should be a provider, but I'm saying if that's the one thing she's looking for,
tricking if you got it. But I honestly understand that men, you're gonna have to trick. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Shit in this world free, bro.
I've been in this motherfucking game from all aspects, nigga. From having
I had a woman that tricked on me.
Throwing they motherfucking. I
part
mean,
of the game,
giving me money and shit all the time. Like
part of the game, Tuckless.
So I mean,
baby.
Sorry, I hope none of my exes hear this, but yeah.
I think I prefer a less attractive woman at the end of the day than a more attractive woman. That's just me, and I just got lucky, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I for sure prefer a less attractive woman because I want a woman that want to work for something. Not like work for me, but just work like a woman that I think that is quote unquote societal less attractive, because a woman's face cannot be the face that everybody else want to see, but she might have the most prettiest feet. I'm gonna rub her feet more than I rub her face.
That's not what I mean. But that's kind of what I was saying was like that more attractive people tend to not have the greatest personalities because they've had to go through life. Sometimes you don't even need a fucking personality if you're beautiful enough.
Right.
Wherever you don't need
no personality.
Some people who would be deemed as attractive in society and stuff like that were ugly ducklings that grew into it as well.
For sure.
Yeah. But you know what?
That's
sometimes, and the personality's gonna be good. They might have senses of humor. They might.
That's why I'm not saying it's all across.
That's why we're saying most women.
In a lot of cases,
most beautiful women were beautiful from the beginning. They'd be like, "Oh, you're such a pretty girl. Oh, you're such a pretty young lady.
You deserve to do this.
You know what I mean?" But the women that when they grew up and they grew into the swan from the ugly duckling, like they look and they hustle different than any other. Any other bitch, you know what I mean? So,
well, I mean, so we're wrapping it up. We actually do need to wrap it up, though.
So you know, it's just different types of shit.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, well,
but I like society to like not put as much like shit into like
in a better world.
Like this way of like looking is like perfectly fine.
Yeah,
you know, I want everybody to get their money. I want people to do what they do. You know, you have a lot of, again, like we're saying, the OnlyFans stuff, blah blah blah. People putting money into their body, whatever, and they getting their money. I respect all that at the same time, but it's like, you know, some motherfuckers is like Matthew McConaughey and fucking, what's the name of that movie? I know you know what I'm talking about. We're just like, yeah, man, fucking, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people have that, and they're like idiots, and like women are attracted to them. It's fine.
Yeah.
We also have that for men as well. It's really almost an even keel. It's just, I think men are kind of like.
What's seen as attractive can change. It's just we just keep
personality. No, because
you remember back having a big booty in the 80s meant you were fat.
This will not save you for the rest of like bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're still gonna experience some bullshit, of course. Like it's not gonna save you. Like you got two beautiful motherfuckers together and shit like that. One of them's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be. The interview is gonna like speak at some point or whatever. Would I love society to be like, yeah, for sure, like let's pay more attention, shit. But you know, it's all part of big business, man.
It is. And my whole point was just do what you were saying. Nobody deserves anything you need to work for. I mean, I think we all kind of went into
because we see this. We see motherfuckers doing mass killings because of like I can't get a woman.
Yeah,
what are you speaking to these women about? Have you worked on yourself enough to be approaching women a certain type of way? Like, are you like work on yourself and then maybe you can like holler at her, you know?
But to feel like you deserve something, I feel like that's a net. Like you have to be proactive about. Like
specifically in relationships is different because I don't leave black people out. Like, no, we deserve a lot because we put in a lot of work, right? Like, I think we deserve because we put in the work.
We deserve
relationships. Like, nah, if you're an ugly ass nigga and you just over here on like fucking AIM back in the day, just like
you were sick as fuck. That's very specific.
And bitches was like, no, nigga, I don't even like know you. You're just being a weird, creepy nigga. Like, you didn't even get your personality right enough to approach a motherfucker who look like whatever. Yeah,
but I know what you mean. Like, that could be there.
It's like focus on being like a better person. Focus on being a person that women would like. Like, get your money right. Get certain things. Like, care about the way you look. Like. And those will help you.
Money is a confusing type of thing. Like it's kind of hard to get what people deem as like financially stable. Like I don't necessarily like. I'm not looking for a frugal woman, but I want a woman to be able to take like certain types of increments, and they can make a whole lot out of a little. Yeah. And that comes from like skills in life.
You want a hustler?
Not just a hustler. Like man, sometimes you only can get X amount. But it's about what you do with what you have to make what you need to have.
Right.
Like, nigga, it goes back to, like, nigga, we look so far into money, we forget, nigga, that skills go far past money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, nigga, so it's... When I talk about a Rubik's Cube being the same color on all sides, like, nigga, we get to twisting and we do all this shit, nigga, because we're looking for the colors to match up on all the sides. But what happens when every single square is the same color? And we're still twisting, them stickers off, you know what I mean?
Hind legs, this nigga deep.
No, I got you.
Look, nigga right here, man.
But I get you because I know you explained the Rubik's Cube metaphor.
But just point blank, period. Like I mean, like and. Yeah. But it's all about what you have that you can develop more than what you have that you naturally have talent wise.
Women will say to you all the time,
relationships
I like a guy who's motivated and do something about like trying to reach his goals.
Yeah, but if the bitch only fucking eat Laffy Taffies, I don't give a fuck what this bitch is talking about.
I'm talking about the way women feel towards men.
You know what I mean?
He said all right, before these fucking cameras cut off again or whatever, we have some. We just want to wrap it up with this last topic because I know we can sit here and talk about
and forgive the time lapse, you niggas. I put my sweater on, I took it off, put it back on. Nigga, this is still inside the shoebox.
Yeah. I think when we first came back on, we had already addressed these niggas. All right, so anybody want to say anything to wrap it up? What the fuck? Go to the YouTube channel, episode 3. I mean, all the shit. Everything is going to be,
What's the name of the YouTube channel?
The name of the YouTube channel is the Untied Shoes Podcast.
Okay.
Please go subscribe. We're still listed on all the audio.
Comment, feedback.
Comment, feedback. Anything is fucking appreciated. We're going to be having some guests on in the future. People that are doing shit, people that are about shit, artists, creative people, all kind of business
barbers.
People, people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna start expanding our horizon and and getting some new personalities in here and having some different discussions. Does anybody want to say anything else before we leave out of here?
Nah, man, I would.
I'm good.
Well, I just want to say thank all y'all that have been rocking with us from season 1 to still here from season 2.
Thank you.
Everybody that's coming on new aboard, trust us, we coming in, we kicking y'all motherfucking ass. One day, John said don't put no fucking crunch time on it, but
niggas is
we're gonna start getting off on merch. We're gonna start letting y'all know the reason why we call this
allegedly, because you got to have a graphic for that first.
The ShoeBox. Look, man, whatever I got to do, nigga, we just shit. We can give them rocks.
I agree, nigga. I agree. I don't want to argue about it.
We thank everybody that like, share, comment, subscribe, nigga. Not only are we on every motherfucking podcast platform, we are now for your visual pleasures on YouTube. Put us in 4K on your motherfucking TV, because that's 2K, that's Scotty, that's Devin, I'm Lexamillion.
Okay, shit, and that's a good way to end it. We out, bitch.
We out.
Straight up. You already know.
No, why not?
Straight up.